ॐ सहना ववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। Hari Om, salutations to all. In this Shravan Mahatmya, one very beautiful aspect is given when we talk about the various vratas that can be done in the Shravan month. One of the things that is said here is which there are 15 tithis, right, every month. Shukla Paksha 15, Krishna Paksha 15. So there are devatas of each tithi. And one of the ways of worship is to worship the Tithi Devata. And so here the Tithi Devatas are mentioned, that the Pratipada or the first Tithi, the Devata is Agni, Dvitiya Tithi is Brahma, Tritiya is Gauri, Chaturthi is Ganapati, Panchami is Naga. Naga Panchami also comes in this month. Shashti is Kartikeya, Saptami is Surya, Ashtami is Shiva. Navami is Durga, Dashami is Yama, Ekadashi is Vishvedeva, Dwadashi is Vishnu Bhagawan, Trayodashi is Kamadev, Chaturdashi is again Shiva, and Purnima is Chandrama, and Amavasya is Pitrus. And so, Vanhir Deva Pratipadi, Dvitiya Brahma Devata, Tritiyas Tatha Gauri, Tritiyayas Tatha Gauri, Chaturthyam Gananayakaha, सर्पाधिपा पंचमी स्यात् षष्ठी स्यात् स्कंद देवता सप्तमभ्याम भास्करो देवः सप्तम्यां भास्करो देवः शिवदेवाष्टमी तिथिः दुर्गाधिपा तु नवमी दशम्यन्तक देवता एकादश्यधिपाश्चैव विश्वे देवा प्रकीर्तिताः द्वादश्याश्च हरिः कामः त्रयोदश्यधिपो मतः चतुर्दश्यां शिवश्चैव पौर्णमास्यां शशीपतिः अमायापितरो देवा एते तिथ्यधिपाः स्मृताः सदेवस्तत्र पूज्य स्याद् यस्य देवस्य या तिथिः. That's the last line. Whichever devata is of whichever tithi, that devata should be worshipped on that tithi. Maximum phala one will get. So one way of doing Shravan Vrata also is to worship each deity on each of the tithis. Though we may say that yes, Shivji's worship can be done through the whole month, and the month is very dear to Bhagawan, that we saw, and even in these 15 tithis, Shivji is the only deity who is coming twice, Ashtami and Chaturdashi. This is just to make a point that many people think that it is only for worship of Shivji. Not necessarily. Each day there's a different deity. And the idea also is when we worship these different deities, then we find who is our Ishta Devata. Because all the 5 main deities, which we call as Panchayatana, they are there in this. Vishnu Bhagavan, Shivji, Ganeshji, Shakti and Surya. And Kartikeya also is there in this. So Shanmata, what we say, all the six are covered. Major deities are these six. And in fact, here in the Shravan Mahatmyam, it is also said that when one worships Bhagavan Shiva, then all the five one is worshipping actually. That is the beauty, because um, here it is said, see, um, this is in the first chapter itself, where it comes that the six deities, when they are worshipped, see, Swayam Shivastvam Vamarau Shaktir Ganapatis Tatha Dakshino Rava Shini Suryo Hridaye Bhaktarad Harihi. So, for Shivji, it is said that um, in his on his left side is the Shakti. Bhagavan is also called Vamadeva because of that. On the Vama Bhag, there is Shakti. So left side is Shakti. Then on his right thigh is Ganapati. Then his eyes, one of his eyes is Surya. So Surya, Chandra and Agni. Soma Surya Agni Lochana, that is another name of Bhagavan Shiva. So Surya is his one eye, and in his heart is Bhagavan Hari. So if one worships Bhagavan Shiva, one is worshipping anyway all of them. So in that sense, in Shravan, when we worship Bhagavan Shiva, we are worshipping all devatas. Anyway, all the forms of devatas are manifestation of one. But the Shastra gives a certain paddhati so that we worship the Tithi devatas, and then we also identify who is our Ishta devata. And then single pointed devotion and focus can happen on that particular Ishta devata. Some things are very important in this Shravan. Bhagavan says here that one should, certain don'ts are given for Shravan. What are they? It is said that not many people follow, many people let this whole month go without even one vrata. Meaning they don't take up even one sadhana, they don't follow even one vrata. Of all the 30 days, there are so many important days which come. None of them they follow. So Bhagavan says in the Mahatmyam, it is said here that one should not let this month go vratahinam. Should not let this pass without any sadhana. If one can't do daily, do at least the Mondays which come. Worship Bhagavan Shiva, chant Bhagavan's name. Worship on Janmashtami, celebrate Krishna Janmashtami. Shravani Purnima, change the Janevu, chant the Gayatri Mantra. That way, one is not to let this month pass. Also, the reason is in the rainy season. Generally, this comes in the Chaturmas and there is a lot of rains everywhere. So there is a excess of tamoguna. And one wants to be lazy, lethargic. Sun is also not there. It's raining. And it is very cool, comfortable to sleep in one's, on the bed using a blanket, etc. If you read the Mahatmyam here, it is said in the Shravan month, one should sleep on the floor. See, each one, it depends upon what is their sadhana. There are some people who may be sleeping on the floor, yet they have enough thoughts of sense enjoyments, and there are some people who may be sleeping on a simple bed and their mind revels in Bhagavan. So the Shastra gives a certain prescription so that we are able to live in more self-control. So it is said one should not sleep on the floor, one should not let this go vratahinam, one should not uh, engage in tamasic food. So non-vegetarian, alcohol, all those kind of smoking, drinking, those vices one has to keep aside. To get better self-control and to realize the Shiva Tattva basically. I remember many years back when I went to Goa there was some Jnana Yajna there, Madgaon Center. And it happened to be during Shravan month. And people there are generally, many of them, In Goa, staple food is fish for them. But that 1 month of Shravan, no fish, no non-veg, nothing, no tamasic food. Some people are waiting when the Shravan will get over. 1 month, nothing, they can't eat any of that. In good that way to have the control of the senses and the tongue, because how much our mind gets identified with them. So none of these tamasic things. Then Bhagavan also mentions here that follow brahmacharya. That is one quality that our scriptures mention everywhere, especially if we want spiritual growth, because that ojas, which is their physical vitality, is transformed into tejas only when there is the retention of the physical vitality, and then the spiritual sadhanas are done. And that is a great help in concentration of the mind. It is a great help even in helping a person to invoke bhav and transcend the ego. So that is another thing that Bhagavan says here, that follow those certain basic rules here, um, given here. Bhumishai brahmachari satyavakyo bhaven mune, and speak only the truth. Don't speak lies. Don't be cunning, manipulative. Yesterday also we saw that in the 12 qualities of a good listener. So these are some of the things which are given here, which one can follow, and get up early in the morning, become Jitendriya, and worship Bhagavan. Sadacharo bhumishai pratasnai jitendriya mat pujam pratyaham kuryad ekagra kritam manasaha, with single pointed devotion. If one has some sakama, some wish or desire to fulfill, then Bhagavan says Shravan month will bless the person with that. And those who are doing Nishkama Bhakti, they will attain Mukti itself. And so, in this month, Bhagavan says get up early morning and do these sadhanas. Then he also says that do the mantra japa of Shadakshara mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. Do the mantra japa of the Gayatri mantra. And also Pradakshina, Namaskar, Veda Parayan. Bhagavan says these are very important, and they also will have their own significance. Veda Parayan, chant the Vedas, and specifically it is said here Purusha Suktam. Then any yajnas which we do in this month, Graha Yajna, Koti Homa, Laksha Homa, Ayuta Homa, that will get maximum results, maximum punya, and that finally Bhagavan says, Yathayam me priyo masa tatha kinchana me priyam. Just like this masa, this Shravan Mas is very dear to me, no other Mas is so dear to me. Kamina faladaschayam nishkamasyatu mokshadaha. Those who have kamana, their desires will be fulfilled, and those who are nishkama, for them it is granting mukti itself. So these are a few things that are given here in the Shravan Mahatmyam. May we do all these different sadhanas, whatever is possible for us. And anyway, we are doing the meditations. So Dhyanam. Today the mantra we will take up for Dhyanam is the famous one, Om Namaste Astu Bhagawan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya. That mantra we will take up. I'm just going to share the mantra on the screen here. So the mantra is a Vedic mantra. So I'm sharing the mantra with the intonations here. Here it is. In the Namakam or the Rudram portion in the Yajurveda, this will come. After the first Anuvak, it is chanted. There is a tradition where this is chanted. Generally, we do this chanting. In the traditional, what we call the prints which are there, Some of them you may not find this mantra. Some of them you will find the mantra. So the mantra starts with Namaste Astu Bhagawan. So the first horizontal line, that vertical line that you see on top, one vertical line means that swara has to go up. If there is no punctuation mark, there is no intonation mark, then that means that is swarita. This one vertical line is udatta. One horizontal line below means that swara has to go down. And two vertical lines above, meaning that vowel has to be elongated. So these are four different intonations. Swarita, udatta, anudatta is the horizontal line below, and pluta is the two vertical lines above. In this, there is no pluta. There are only the swarita, anudatta, and udatta. So the mantra is chanted like this. ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः. So this is the basic mantra, beautiful mantra describing various aspects of Bhagavan Shiva. So Namaste Astu, my salutations to Bhagavan, to the Supreme Lord. Who is Bhagavan? Bhagavan is the one who has six things in full measure. That's why the word God and Bhagavan don't equate. Our understanding of Bhagavan is very different. So Bhagavan, like we say Dhanavan, somebody who has dhan is called Dhanavan. Vidyavan, who has knowledge is called Vidyavan. Like that when we say Bhagavan, one who has Bhaga, six opulences. Aishwaryasya samagrasya vidyasya yashasa shriyaha vairagyasya mokshascha shannam bhaga iti ingana. These six things. Aishwarya, glory; Vidya, knowledge; Yasha, fame; Shri, prosperity; Vairagya, dispassion; and Moksha. In samagrasya, in full measure, one who has. We have some of these in little measure, but Bhagavan has them in infinite measure, full measure. So, to that Supreme Lord, Vishveshvaraya, who is the Lord of the whole universe. Ishvara here in the sense, one who, Ishitvat, one who rules, rule in the sense, who is the creator, sustainer and destroyer, by whose will this whole Srishti manifests. In fact, Bhagavan Shiva's Panchakrityas, five main things that Bhagavan does, actions that Bhagavan does, they are Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, then Tirodhana and Anugraha. Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara means the creation, sustenance and destruction. Then Tirodhana is where Bhagavan conceals himself. By his Maya, then he is not as though seen. And then one asks, where is God? Which God? Does God even exist? And all that. And the last one is Anugraha. Anugraha is where by his grace he reveals his true nature. So the one who does all these five is the Lord of the universe. And the entire Srishti is just like a Bhrukuti Vilas. Is effortlessly how we move our eyebrows. Like that Bhagavan does the whole Srishti, Sthiti, Laya, everything. So he is called Vishveshvaraya. Then Mahadevaya, he is the Lord of all the Devatas, the greatest of all the Devatas. Mahadev. Generally we say that Amrit Pikar jo Amar hai, wo hai Dev. Vish Pikar bhi jo Amar hai, wo hai Mahadev. So Mahadev indicates that when in our contemplation, in our reflection, some negativities come out, then we offer all of them to Bhagavan instead of judging ourselves, instead of pulling ourselves down, any act of self-condemnation, self-pity, we drop all that. We say, Mahadev, this is the halahal wish that is coming out from my mind. I offer it to you. Please take it away and make me free, make me immortal. So Mahadeva indicates his compassion. Triambakaya, one who has three eyes. Bhagavan, one meaning of Triambaka is Bhagavan has Surya, Chandra and Agni. They are his three eyes. So whenever one looks at Surya, whenever one looks at Chandra, one should remember that Bhagavan is watching. That is the bhava of a bhakta. Whenever one looks at fire, every moment. So this is one meaning. The other meaning is what? The Surya, Chandra and Agni. They represent also, Surya is for buddhi, Chandra is for the mind, and Agni is for the senses. So all the body, mind, intellect of ours, all of them are pervaded by the divine Bhagavan, Shiva Tattva only. And this whole thing belongs to Bhagavan. We think that this is ours. This is not ours. This is belonging to Bhagavan only. And another meaning of this Triambaka also is Bhagavan looks at the whole world with the eyes of Nyaya. So the law of karma has been set into motion and each one gets the result of their karma. But he does this Nyaya with Karuna. So one eye is the eye of compassion, one eye is the eye of justice. And both these have to be balanced. The head and the heart have to be balanced. Logic and emotion has to be balanced. Then the third eye is the eye of intuition. And that intuitively one comes to realize the truth. Triambakaya. So may we have the integration of head and heart and may we have the intuitive realization of the self that my nature is infinite consciousness. Tripurantakaya, one who destroyed Tripurasura. So these three asuras who were there, Bhagavan had given them a boon. So this Vidyunmali, Tarakasura, Vidyunmali, Tarakaksha and Kamalaksha. These are the sons of Tarakasura. And these three, they had done a lot of penance and Brahmaji had given them a boon. What was the penance? What was the boon that they had asked for? That three different cities, Pura means city. So three different cities were built made of gold, silver and iron. And the boon was that when they align once in 1,000 years, only then uh, they can be killed. When they are together and only by somebody like Bhagavan Shiva or only by Shiva actually. And they were devotees of Bhagavan Shiva. And so Brahmaji said, so be it. They thought that they are devotees of Bhagavan Shiva and Bhagavan will be compassionate and he will not kill them. And in that pride that they became invincible, a lot of ego happened and then they became very arrogant, started troubling people. Now Bhagavan meditated for 1,000 years and then when he saw that all these atrocities are being done, this whole Tripura Vadha is a very huge portion. A very special chariot was made. Brahmaji, becomes the charioteer. Vishnu Bhagavan becomes the arrow. Pinaka is the bow of Bhagavan Shiva. Surya and Chandra are the wheels of this chariot. And Bhagavan waits for these three to align and then one arrow he shoots, all the three are killed. So what is the meaning of this story? Tripurantakaya, meaning Bhagavan is the one who, in us there is the waking ego, the dream ego, the deep sleep ego. These are the three cities in which our ego, we as the individuals keep traveling. In the state of contemplation, when as though these three align, when one is doing the Nididhyasan, saying that I am not the body, mind, intellect, I am not the waker, dreamer, deep sleeper, then who am I? Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. So then with that arrow, Vishnu means that all pervading reality. That infinite consciousness which is all pervasive, I am that. With that knowledge, one pierces through these three states of the ego comes to realize the fourth state, which is the base of all the three, which is the Turiya Avastha. So Tripurantakaya meaning one who puts an end to my ego, whichever form that ego may be, however subtle it may be. We pray to Bhagavan that Bhagavan, please help me to drop my ego. Trikalagni Kalaya. Past, present, and future. These are the three aspects of time. Trikala. And it is called as Agni. Why it is called Agni? Because it burns. Fire burns, right? So time also keeps on burning our life. In fact, in the, Shiva Prada Kshamapana Stotram, Shankaracharya ji says, Kalo Jagat Bhakshakaha. Time is that which devours the whole world. Because this is a perishable world. Gurudev used to say that, it is an Einsteinian world of flux, conditioned by space and time. So everything gets destroyed here. Time destroys everything. Trikala Agni. And who is the time of time also? Trikala Agni Kalaya. One who is beyond time, who destroys even time, or who is changeless, is Bhagavan Shiva. Trikala Agni Kalaya. Kalagni Rudraya. One who is the master of this time is this Bhagavan Shiva. Kalagni Rudraya. Then Neelakanthaya, one who has a blue neck, again symbolic of the compassion of Bhagavan. Mrityunjayaya, who is beyond death, beyond change, who granted immortality to the great devotee Markandeya, that Mrityunjay Bhagavan. Sarveshvaraya, he is the Lord of all the jivas and everything in this Srishti, Chara and Achara. Sada Shivaya, always auspicious. See, please remember, always auspicious does not mean that Bhagavan will never get angry or Bhagavan will never, like how we saw Tripura Rahasya, in that Bhagavan destroys Tripurasuras. If a devotee also does anything wrong, Bhagavan will give the right karma phala, and if he has to destroy, he will destroy. But that destruction is not out of hatred. That is not out of any sense of, malice or aversion. Bhagavan's heart is always auspicious, is always full of compassion, love, happiness, bliss. Sada Shivaya. So whatever state Bhagavan keeps the devotee in, the devotee who has surrendered always knows that this is Sada Shiva. And one remembers Bhagavan, one holds on to Bhagavan in difficult times, one is grateful to Bhagavan. So Sada Shivaya. Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha. Salutations to Bhagavan, who is the Supreme Lord. So this is the beautiful mantra, and we will do the dhyan on this mantra. Sit erect, the head, the neck, and the spine in a straight line. Close your eyes gently. Relax the shoulders. Let your hands be in your lap, on your thighs or the knees. Palms facing the sky. If you like, you can hold your hands in the Jnana Mudra, where the index finger touches the tip of the thumb and the other three fingers are straight. Come to a comfortable posture without any strain in any part of the body. Invoke gratitude in your heart. Thank Bhagawan for any three things that you really feel grateful for. Thank Bhagawan for all the blessings and the challenges that you have in life. When we express gratitude for the blessings and the challenges, we let go of any resistance in our heart. We surrender to Bhagavan completely. This is the first step, preparation and posture. Let go of any fear, hesitation, distraction. Let there be love and devotion for Bhagavan. Second step, auto-suggestion. With all your willpower, suggest to the mind that for the next 25 minutes I am steady and still without any movements. For the next 25 minutes I am steady and still without any movements. I am alert, awake, and quiet. I am alert, awake, and quiet. For the next 25 minutes, I am only a seeker or a devotee, and my goal is self-realization. I am only a seeker or a devotee, and my goal is self-realization. All the other roles can wait. Third step, relax the body with some deep breathing. As I say She, take a deep breath in. As I say Va, exhale slowly, letting go of any stress or strain. Let the word Shiva purify our breath, our entire being. Exhale all the air.
Slow, steady and deep breathing. She as you exhale, let the body and the mind relax. Let go of any stress or strain. She continue to breathe at your own pace. Pay attention to each and every breath that you take in and leave out. Fourth step is invocation. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize a circle of white light. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, visualize a circle of white light. From your heart, invoke the auspicious form of your Sadguru, if you have one. If not, invoke the form of Bhagawan Shiva. Both are one and the same. Feel that you are in front of your Sadguru at their lotus feet. We are seeking the grace and blessings of the Sadguru so that our mind may be steady in contemplation.
If you don't have a Sadguru, pray to Bhagawan that a Sadguru can come in your life. With all devotion to the Guru, we chant Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Offer some flowers at the feet of the Sadguru. Perform a pradakshina of the Sadguru. Come to prostrate in front of the Sadguru. May the grace and blessings of the Sadguru be with us. To lead us, guide us, and protect us. Repose the Sadguru back into your heart and invoke the auspicious form of Bhagawan Shiva. Bhagawan has long black matted hair with Gangaji, Bilvapatra, Rudrakshamala, and a crescent moon on his jata. On the forehead there is bhasma, there is the third eye. His other two eyes are partially closed. There is a gentle smile on his face. Two big earrings in the earlobes. Blue neck with a black and green serpent. Rudrakshamalas on his chest up to the navel. Bhagavan wears a deer skin, sitting in Padmasan on a tiger skin with an elephant skin around his waist. And a red cloth holding these animal skins. On his arms and the wrists there are Rudrakshamalas. Bhagavan's right hand is lifted up and blessing us. Left hand is on his knee. There is a damaru beside his left hand. There is a trishul, a damaru, and a garland on his right side. This is the most auspicious form of Bhagavan Shiva. We will chant the mantra. 5 times. Om Namaste Astu Bhagawan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. 6 more times. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshvaraya Mahadevaya Trambakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya Kalagni Rudraya Nilakantaya Mrityunjayaya Sarveshvaraya Sadashivaya Shrimanmahadevaya Namaha. Om नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। Continue mentally. This was the fifth step, concentration through mantra. Sixth is contemplation. We contemplate on the meaning of the mantra and imbibe the bhav. Namaste Astu Bhagawan. We prostrate to Bhagavan Shiva, who is Vishveshvaraya, the Lord of the universe, the creator, sustainer, and destroyer. He is the ultimate cause, the causeless cause of the universe. As a Jiva, we are the Amsha of Ishvara, and we surrender to Ishvara, who is Mahadeva, who is full of compassion, who loves us unconditionally as we are, offer any negativity that is troubling you. Visualize that it is a black poison that has come out of you. You have offered it to Bhagavan, and it has gone away from you. Salutations to Bhagawan Mahadev. Who has three eyes, who is watching us always through the sun, the moon, and the fire. Who is also the Sakshi in us, who is consciousness. That is my true nature. Chinmatroham sada Shivaha. Pure consciousness alone I am. May we realize this intuitively. I am not the body, not the mind, not the intellect. I am pure consciousness. Felt every moment as aham, aham. I am, I am. This intuitive realization is the third eye, which destroys our ignorance and its effects. The cycle of birth and death. Salutations to Bhagavan Tripurantaka. May he destroy our ego, through steady contemplation. May we realize the Shiva Tattva. I am not the waker, the dreamer, the deep sleeper. I am the state of Turiya, the fourth state of consciousness. Salutations to Bhagavan who is Trikala Agni Kalaya and Kala Agni Rudra, who is eternal, changeless, beyond time. May Bhagavan burn away the regrets of our past, tensions of the present, and anxieties for the future. Bhagavan is full of compassion. Nilakantha. May Bhagavan bless us with immortality. He is Mrityunjaya. May we never neglect immortality. May we stop the chase in the world. Come to abide in the true state of being. To the one who is the Lord of all the creatures, Sarveshvara, and who is always auspicious, Sada Shiva. My prostrations to the great Lord Mahadeva. May I have Shraddha and Bhakti that whatever Bhagavan does is for my good because he is Sada Shiva. Offer some flowers at the feet of Bhagavan Shiva. Perform a pradakshina of Bhagavan. Come to prostrate in front of Bhagavan. Feel the hand of Bhagavan on your head and the grace of Bhagavan pervading your entire being. Repose Bhagavan back into your heart. Let the circle of white light go back into your heart. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of your body. And be aware of the happenings around you. We pray for everyone's well-being. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayaha. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhat Bhavet. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरिः ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। Rub your palms, place them on your face, and gently open your eyes. Yes, if there are any questions, we will take them now.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Yes, Hari Om.
Bharati Marfatya here. Swamiji, there are only one, first when you said this is a mantra, and there's no like lines on top and bottom. What is it called? I missed it.
They are called intonations.
No, but the intonations, that's line up is what, and down underneath is what?
Up is called Udatta.
Udatta.
Udatta. Udatta.
Yeah,
Up,
Udatta.
Udatta. Then the bottom horizontal line is called Anudatta.
Udat and Anudat. Okay. And second question is, Swamiji, I always wonder, of course, Sada means Shivji is Brahma, whatever, so many things we know, but why he is wearing the animal skin and why particular skins on particular parts, and what is the significance of that?
So I will take that up tomorrow.
Okay. Hari Om, Swamiji.
Why you said pray to bless us with immortality, Swamiji? We cannot be immortal, right? We are immortal. Bless us with immortality meaning help us to get out of the identification with the mortal, which is the body, mind, intellect, and the Jiva Bhav. Our nature is immortality. Amritattva is our Swarup. We have forgotten that. So help us to come back to that, and that is what is the prayer. When we say Mrityunjayaya, in the Mrityunjaya mantra also Bhagavan has said that, no, that when we chant the Mrityunjaya mantra, the last line is what? Mrityoho mukshiya ma amritat. Ma amritat means may I not neglect immortality. Because that is our Swarupa. We have forgotten that. So that's why we are saying this. Somebody had asked the question in the chat. Trambakam or Trayambakam? Actually, it is Triambakam. Triya, half tra. Triambakam yajamahe. That's how it will come. All right. Okay, there's one more. Can you post the names of the different deities of different days as mentioned by you in the beginning? Yeah, on the WhatsApp group I will post. Hari Om. Thank you.